Hello everyone, I'm Gord, and today I'm going to look at solutions for the taxi cab squares puzzle from last week. If you remember taxi cab squares, we have first of all the students making loops in taxi cab geometry. That means that each time you move one block north, east, west, or south, and you keep going until you have a loop. And then the challenge is to pass that off to another student, and that other student has to find a square with all four corners of the square lying on the loop. I have yet to find a loop that does not contain such a square, but that doesn't mean it doesn't exist. The more interesting puzzle, or the one that I find more accessible, was can you find a loop that only has exactly one square? And that's what we're going to look at today. The first solution is by Sean Graves. He's a mathematician, and he found this beautiful solution. And where is the square on that? Well, you could, let's say that we started here, and so that's going to be one corner of the square. I'm going to keep that corner fixed, and then I'm going to look, first of all, I'm going to add the opposite square, so the opposite corner of a square, and then that will leave us two more corners. So there you've got a square. But of course, one corner of that square is not part of the loop, so that doesn't work. And we can move this around. You'll very quickly realize that as we move that double circled opposite corner of the square, you'll very quickly realize that it has to be on the same color. It has to be on a gray dot, not on a white dot. So here it doesn't work because these here are not are not on one of these other circles. So anyway, that doesn't work. Here we go, and you can go all the way around, and you'll find that there's no solutions at all. So this is not a good is not a good place to start to look for a solution. But can you find a solution? So that might be a good puzzle for your class. Can you find a solution? Does one exist? And indeed, exactly one square exists for this solution. Here it is. So stop the video now if you want to find it, because in 3 seconds I'm going to show you. Here we go. There it is. That is a solution. There's the square, and I think there's only one of those. So what a beautiful puzzle. Okay, this is the first one that I found. There is exactly one square that lies in this shape. So again, stop the video, get your kids to try to find that single square that has this, the four corners of the square are on this loop. I'll show you the solution. Actually, I'm going to give you a hint first. There's the hint. That is a starting point that works. So that's one of the corners of the square, and all that you need to do is to find the other corners of the square. See if you can do that. There's a solution, and there is the final square. And you can also push the edges of this. So for example, I can push this out like this, and I think that still only has one solution. And I can push out like this on the other side, and again, I think there's only one solution to that. But of course, if I push it out again, then there's a problem, because I can do like that and I can get another square. Okay, next week there'll be another puzzle, and till then, take care. Bye bye.